A Good Mobile Detailing, Todd speaking. How can I help you?
I have a rare classic car, and I'm hoping you guys can send somebody out that really knows or specializes in something like this.
All our crews are highly trained specialists and come to you. Would you like us to send someone out?
That sounds great, but please make sure you only send your best crew.
Not a problem, sir. We got you scheduled in. We got the best crew coming to you right now. Okay, so we got called out on this one, and if you take a look, it's kind of rough.
Real rough.
Real rough. But it doesn't matter. It's still, I mean, just visually looking at it from seeing it cruise down the street, it is a cool looking car. It definitely has its nostalgia. Apparently, these were made with V6s and V8s, and the V8s are highly sought after. You can kind of see why. It's a cool car. It really is. It's a cool car. But our objective is to kind of clean the rims up, get that aluminum shining again on the rims. Our other objective is to get the paint looking better, and as you can see from some of the video,
It's rough.
it's rough. It's really rough. We get done, no promises. All we're trying to do is make it look better, kick up the gloss a little bit. That's all we're trying to do, and preserve what is actually there. So there's some damages there on the paint, clearly, but what is there, we want to try to keep it and enhance what is there. So this is one of those ones where maybe less is more. So we're gonna just try to get the paint up on it, and we're not gonna go through our usual methods as far as iron remover and washing it. The seals are leaking on it, and you can see the door gaps are pretty bad. So if we go to try to soak it down with a pressure washer, we can have some issues. On top of that, the paint's so bad, I don't even think that
Yeah, I don't think we
clay,
survive.
like doing a clay job on it and the iron removal is going to do it any justice. So we're just going to have to do the mow down method. This is where we take a heavy cut compound because it's not a base coat, clear coat enamel. It's not even water based. This is a gel coat painting, and it's an old school way of doing it, but it's kind of like working with a boat. And then when you have damages like this one, like I said, you have to be a little careful. So we're going to go about this one a little different. We're not going to go through the rigors of decontaminating it and doing a clay mitt on it. It's just, we're going to skip all that. We're going to go right to a wool pad. Realistically, a lot of these, when you get into boats, you wet sand them, you buff them, you polish them. It's a big endeavor. This one, again, we don't want to cause any more damage than what's already there. Somebody's already tried to, it looks like they took a palm sander to it. That's
Yeah, I would say a palm sander or some type of scratch pad.
rough.
Yeah, rather rough.
It's rough. It's rough. But it doesn't mean that it's not doable, and make it look better than what it is. Actually, I believe maybe even kick up the cost on the appraisal end of it. I don't think so, but hey, look, anything's possible. We're gonna give it a try, and let's see what we end up with when we get done. We're going to kick off with some footage of Jason focusing on the rims, and while he's focusing on the rims, I'm going to be focusing on the paint, but we'll play a little music in the background, just watch him jam away. I tell you, it is a night and day difference from what we started with and what he ended up with. Absolutely beautiful and stellar job from Jason. Anybody that knows him should applaud him on that one. Oh, by the way, I'm going to reveal what type of car this is towards the end of the video. Make sure that you keep watching so you know what in the hell we're working on.
These concrete skies make pitch black nights. We carve
Okay, this is actually a custom frame-off build. It is a 1979 Kelmark GT. It is extremely rare rear-mounted 4.3 GM V6, and it sits on a VW chassis and or frame. The wheels are a wine glass GT40, and they're probably more expensive than the car, honestly. It was the fastest production car built in 1977. Car and Driver did a test on it with one of the big block mid-engine big blocks that did 203 miles an hour, faster than everything else at the time, including Pantera, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari, and so on. Pretty cool little car. Time for the reveal. Let's see what we ended up with. Well, definitely the 10-foot rule on this one, but from where it started this morning and where it's ended up, I think it is a huge difference. It's still rough. Jason, what do you think?
It's still rough in spots, but a lot better than what it was.
Yeah. Good enough for you too. Reminds me of Speed Racer's car.